I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. It's Election Day primary, Tuesday, September 14th, 2010. LY, I must tell you, for the past few days, I've been saying to myself, I don't want to wake up on the 15th and say I shoulda, coulda, woulda. And where did I get that from but you?
That's my concern too, partner.
Armstead Jones said poor voter turnout thus far, about 6,000 as of about 10 a.m.
If we have 20% or less, it could be a situation where the state's attorney's race will go somewhere else in terms of a Bernstein victory.
Are you concerned?
I'm concerned only from the standpoint that a low voter turnout doesn't say much for the people who want to participate.
I'm concerned. I personally believe that with the Bernstein as a state's attorney, it's more likelihood that I'll get locked up for just walking down the street.
I know Greg Bernstein. That doesn't concern me. I think Greg, first thing he wants to do is prove that he's up to the job. So he's going to be under double challenge. But if the voters do what others are saying, talking about Bernstein will not be the necessary situation for us, will it?
Baltimore County.
This is a tough one.
I've asked many people, those in my family, those in the political world.
I heard you this morning. I think you said two of your family members. You asked them, and it was like they didn't. It was either, or I forgot the term you used for them. But I heard you this morning.
Just Baltimore County seems politically apathetic.
Baltimore County, I'm troubled. On one hand, I'm pretty sure that Kevin, who's got all the support of all the major black elected officials, except the one person who served with him for 8 years, which is Kenneth Oliver. And Ken's right there with the man for 8 years, and he tells us that Joe Barkenfelder is the person. Now, he served with both of these guys for 8 years.
You honestly, I mean, this is real.
I'm telling you, I'm asking myself, I'm not there in that council. I don't know what goes on before the meetings or after the meetings. But Ken Oliver tells us that of the two, he likes Joe Barkenfelder. That has to weigh somewhere. And I'm not from Baltimore County, so I can only say
what you've learned, what you've read.
That tells me that automatically going to Kevin, without asking some serious questions about Joe, would be the wrong thing to do.
I raised the question as to whether or not the effort helped or hindered Ken Oliver by endorsing not one, but two candidates for the 4th Councilman District, both Laronia Josie and Julian Jones.
And how hard was that?
I've never seen it in my life, LY.
The Afro respectfully could have just stayed solid on that if that's what they were going to do.
Okay. 44th District, I know there are 9 polling changes throughout the city. I know there are at least 2 in Sandtown. Did people, and one candidate, I won't say who, was not even aware, at least one, no, 2 candidates were not aware of these polling changes. One was Mount Street, they now vote up at Lillian Jones Rec, and then another one was Penderhughes, the old Penderhughes, which now votes at Harlem Park.
Well, first of all, I think that the person who I'm going to watch and see how many votes Keith Haynes gets. Keith Haynes must have sent out at least 11 pieces of mail to the voters of the 44.
You like that as a candidate?
To communicate with me, to let me hear from you. He had the resources to do it, he did it. Kiefer Mitchell, because of name recognition and being a former council person, running citywide. And the big race, I think, is going to be between Kirk and Stoops.
You think they are the weakest links?
At this point, I do.
But Kirk is with Kiefer.
But
I didn't know that till a couple days ago.
There's a ballot that's out, and it's the incumbent ballot the senator's carrying, and Kiefer's not on that.
I thought Kiefer was going to run for state senator.
Me too. He opted not to. Perhaps he's looking citywide again next year.
Something else I learned today, that the 44th now has 7 state central committee members. I didn't know that. That's what Doc Cheatham said on our show today.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
But wait, if that's the case for the 44th, it has to be the same for all districts.
Well, we have to look into that.
Yeah,
let's look
into that.
Any other thoughts in terms of getting us out to vote?
You know,
and you're going around today?
Exactly. I'm trying to move out of here. Here's the thing. Sharpton said it. And you know, at least to your parents, if you don't know yourself, Donnie, we had dogs that were on us. We had water hoses put on us. We were put into situations where we had to pass attacks. We would every meaning obstacle that could be put on black folks was put on black folks. Well, now we're more worried about pedicures for your hands,
pedicures,
washing your car,
all white
doing
parties,
relaxing
happy
things.
hours.
But here we are at a time in 2010, not facing dogs, not facing the harshness and the demeaning tactics were put on us as a people. And you tell me that only 25%, maybe, of us are going to go vote?
What do our ancestors, our elders think? They're rolling over in their graves.
Not only are they rolling over in their graves, but Al Sharpton said this morning that our generation behind us and the one behind them are going to roll back and say that the people of the 21st century, when their names come up, they're going to turn and spit on us because we failed them. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Thank you for all you do. We had Coach on today. We love your show. You're on every Tuesday from 6 to 10 a.m. WOLB. And I thank God for WOLBbaltimore.com.
Me too.
Love and respect you, LY.
All right, Doc. Peace.
Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news. Thank you, where we uncover the truth.